What's up, y'all? I'm Kerry.
And I'm Dee Dee.
And this is the Kerry and Dee Dee Show.
What's up, people?
We are back.
Yes, we are.
And it's our anniversary of doing YouTube. 1 year, going strong. And we've been gone for a minute, but we had some pertinent things to take care of. You know, we Miss Dee Dee Woods graduated college on Friday.
In the ATL.
With honors.
Oh, yeah.
My baby, working it hard. Ain't no shit.
Hell yeah.
Ain't no dummy
all
here.
These kids doing school.
Yep, and know what's beautiful about that? My kids got to watch my wife walk across that stage and pick up her degree. And it was just amazing. Amazing. But like anything, sorry y'all, I got a little cold, little cough. Like anything, when we're gone long enough, some real good shit comes out.
Child, you know what? Just skip it. Get right to the point. We was in Miss Atlanta, right? Child, we go to Miss Walmart. As we always do. No matter where we are, we gonna find Miss Walmart.
And I hate Miss Walmart.
Child, we in Miss Walmart. I look over, checking out the kids and everything. I look over, I see the magazine. I see Miss Beyonce on the cover. Child, and they talking about her stomach done, squares out and flat and roll over and all kind of shit. And I'm like, whoa, what happened here? What did we miss? Did we miss something? Like, what happened? I was so caught up into my school and my graduation and all, everything else. I didn't, get a chance to hear this story. So I'm like, what in the world? I couldn't wait to get out of Miss Walmart, child, with the kids, got back to the hotel, jumped on the internet to see what they were talking about. So we get back to the hotel. I go straight to the internet. I'm seeing her. I'm sure everybody has seen the footage because, child, I know we late with this story. Whatever.
Yeah.
But we just had to, I just had to say something about it. So I goes back and I see her in this interview in Australia. She go and sit down and her stomach just flattens out. So I'm like, hold up, let me watch this. I had to watch this 3, 4, 5 times to make sure that I was really seeing this, And I mean, no tea, no shade towards Beyonce. We love Beyonce, is Miss B. But when I seen that stomach flatten out like that, I had to watch it. I had to watch it like a lot of times to see if this was really real. First, I'm like, hold up, this must be a joke, a lie in the game. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe that this was happening. And me, being a mother of 7, I've been pregnant, 7 times, and I know, I feel I'm a pro on it because I know what it's like being pregnant. And each time it was different, but ultimately it was the same thing. Mm-hmm. But so I'm like, and they're saying that she's faking her pregnancy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we've been hearing people kind of saying they didn't believe she was pregnant, and we also heard that she was wearing a prosthetic stomach belly for the MTV Awards. And I was like, I was not trying to hear that. I'm like, nah, that girl wouldn't do that. She would not do that. There's no reason. There's no reason she would have to do that. Why? That just doesn't make any sense. So I'm like, whatever. I didn't even pay no mind. I'm like, why would this girl do that? She don't have to do that. Why? She's pregnant. She's pregnant. We was all excited. We still are excited. Like, okay, girl, you have your baby. Go ahead. Do your thing. But when I seen that stomach, I'm like, I don't know.
Now,
I just don't know. If my thing is on this is, I'm a little like, look, our thing is this. If they're saying she's, not pregnant and she's wearing a prosthetic stomach belly and somebody else is going to be carrying her baby or whatever, look, fine with me if that's what she want to do. Lots of people have surrogates, carry their babies because for whatever reason they don't want to, get out of shape or whatever. That's fine. There's
just can't carry it.
Or you just can't carry it, or you can't get pregnant or something like that. There's lots of reasons why people do that. And in her case, that's what she's doing. That's no problem. I don't see why she couldn't do it or whatever. That's, it's your baby. It's your right to do what you want to do. No, I don't have no problem with it one way or another. I'm just wondering if it's a fake stomach. Like, if that's the case, I don't know, why she wouldn't just say it. You know what I mean? It's nothing to really hide, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I just don't understand why she wouldn't just, she don't have to tell everybody her business, but I'm just saying, like, you don't have to, fake a pregnancy to do that. Yeah, don't fake a pregnancy. That's the thing.
I don't. I like Miss Beyonce, and I don't. My mom was a fashionista, and she used to get her clothes fixed so that she could look a certain way all the time, sitting down and everything. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, maybe that dress was, there was an extra piece of
material
there
because
to make it fall like that, because obviously I've been through 7 pregnancies with this woman here, because she wouldn't say that I was pregnant with her. I was eating food, but I have seen her sit down, and I'm not going to tell you that, oh yeah, she sat down like that. She's never ever at 5 months, 3 months.
And
never sat like that. And it took 3 or 4 babies before we could see she was pregnant 3 months in.
The thing about it is,
you remember, because every time we get pregnant, I'd be trying to get her to help me pick something up. And it's like, I don't think I can do this. Girl, you can do this. We ain't pregnant. And then find out that she was pregnant. So Beyonce is doing too many things to say that she's pregnant.
My thing about it is being a woman.
And then the first pregnancy.
Exactly. Being a woman.
Should be worn out.
And yes, being a woman, and not saying that she's really not pregnant, but my thing is being a woman and being pregnant and having that experience, so many times, I can tell you that she's a human being. For the fans and the stands, I'm not coming for her. This is my opinion and based off of my experience. Being a woman, she's not a robot. She's a human being. And if she's pregnant, it will be difficult, first off, at some point she's going to get tired. You're going to get tired because when you're pregnant, even in the early stages, it can wear you out. It can wear you out. You can some people get really sick, some people don't get sick. But one thing for sure, you're going to get tired because your body is just going to get tired. And as that baby is growing, it's going to take, something out of you. You're going to be tired or something. And my thing is, either she's going to feel it now or she's going to feel it later. And it's like, I don't know if she's sick because I don't know her. I'm not in her house. Maybe she is. But I'm just like, there's a lot of factors involved that's questionable. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that she's not pregnant. She could very well be pregnant. It's just that it's questionable.
She's not as far along.
Maybe she's not as far along. Maybe, she just wanted it to wear I don't know what it is, but, it is her business. But at the same time, it's like everybody is, questioning now if she's really pregnant. Child, and I've been hearing so many rumors. There was rumors that, Matt got somebody pregnant and they want to buy the baby and pretend like it's theirs. There's just so much shit going around, and I don't know what to believe. But all I know is when she sat down, that was not that didn't look like a pregnant belly when she bent over. And for one, when you're 5 months pregnant, you can't really bend over frontwards like that. If anything, the first thing that a woman when you're 5 months pregnant, the way you would try to sit down is to lean back. You would kind of lean back to sit down as opposed to bend forward, because you can barely bend forward when your stomach is blocking like that. And I think the way Miss Beyonce bent forward, that's why whatever that was flapped out. And even if, in my opinion, this is my opinion from, being pregnant so many times, is that even if your dress was tailored in that way, it wouldn't flap out that much. It would maybe come out a little bit. That was a big flap, as if something was under there that squeezed, that squares down and pushed out from her bending over.
Look.
Now, I'm just saying, child, I hope she is pregnant. I hope this is just, our imagination and she is pregnant like she says she is. But it's just a little questionable. And You know, anybody who's been pregnant or anyone who's seen that video can say the same thing. You know, and that's just what it is.
I'm just wondering, when did this happen? Because for her to be 5 months around this time,
right,
would mean that she was pregnant in June. She initially. So let's see. June, July, August. She did a Billboard Music Award show.
Mm-hmm.
Then, like a month later, she did BT, Vice-Light, and then a month later, she did MTV.
And MTV Award
All these
August, right?
Yeah, all these award shows, and she was small stomach. Right. Now I can believe. My wife's been pregnant 7 times. We've been through it.
Yes.
I can believe a small little piece of stomach talking about, yeah, I'm 4 months pregnant. Not really. Didn't not even look pregnant until like 5-6 months. And then it wasn't even astronomical. Then all of a sudden it just be big.
Well, actually, like the first time I started to show at 4 months. 4 months is usually.
Yeah, that was the first. Yeah, but like it wasn't like. I mean, you turn from the back and nobody can tell you was pregnant.
No.
You turn to the front, it's barely there. It's like you ate some food. It wasn't like a big ass stomach. It got to be a big ass stomach around.
You don't really
5-6 months.
6 months, 7. Yeah.
Miss Beyonce was not showing any look when she did Girls Who Run the World on Oprah. She did Girls Who Run the World on that was in May. She did Girls Who Run the World again on Billboard Awards, and then she did another song on. It's just like these things. When did this happen?
But I can see
how you get this much stomach by
like
this time?
Then,
it's like
if she was pregnant,
it's a little off.
She wouldn't have been showing like at that point. You know, I could kind of see the earlier months because she wouldn't have been showing.
Mm-hmm.
But now, from what I've been hearing and reading, you know, they're actually, you know, and I've watched her and I'm like, wait a minute, okay, how far along is she? She's saying she's doing February, but people have been 1 minute her stomach looks smaller, the next minute it looked bigger. So I'm like, and I've heard people say, "Oh, your stomach changed sizes." No.
Mm-hmm.
If your stomach is going to be the size it is, unless you eat something and it may look a little tighter, a little bigger, because you're putting something in it.
Little.
You're putting something in it. It's not going to get smaller.
You're not going to go from 5 months looking like you 5 months
to looking like you're 3 months.
Yeah.
No, it's like your stomach is not going to drastically change size. But for those people who were saying that, no, your stomach is not going to change. My stomach never changed size. It looked bigger. If anything, when I ate something to drink, and I was eating a lot, so yeah, it looked bigger. But it never looked. I mean, it looked drastically smaller.
And a baby's stomach
it's going to be
tight.
The stomach, it is. It's firm. It doesn't smash. It doesn't change shape. None of that. It's like it is what it is. You can't move it. You know, it is what it is. So it's like, I don't know. You know, like I say, I will give her the benefit of the doubt that she is pregnant because none of us really know because we're not there. But it's just, you know, from the picture that I saw, if it's smashing down like that, that just didn't look like a pregnant stomach to me. That looked like something under there that smashed. And I don't know, child, maybe she's pregnant under that. She don't want everybody to know exactly, like, how far along she is, because there was some speculation saying that she's earlier than what she's claiming. Because when she did her belly rub at the MTV Awards, they're saying she was 4 weeks pregnant. So if she was 4 weeks pregnant on that, there's no way she was going to be showing that big. There's no way. You're not even going to show it.
Yeah, see, I thought she had like a little something in there for theatrics.
Right, but
I am pregnant.
That's what they were saying. She was pregnant, and she just wanted to use that for the MTV Awards to, to say, "Oh, I'm pregnant." Show. Okay, fine. But then it started to grow. After that, it got bigger, and I'm just trying to figure out. Can somebody tell me when all these videos were made? Because I think they're saying some of these videos was made before or whatever, but all these new videos, and she's moving, like she's moving in the heels. Oh my God, I've just been pregnant so many times, y'all, and I just know there's no way I'm going to be wearing heels like that. She have some fucking, them heels be on fire. Them be some nice ass shoes. But I tell you what, them heels will have your feet swollen, your feet. First off, it's hard to get your feet in the shoes when you become pregnant because sometimes your ankles and your feet stretch. They swell a little bit. Now my feet didn't swell up, astronomical. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Astronomically, whatever. But my feet did expand. My feet, and even putting them in, just like your fingers. Your fingers, my ring got a little tighter on my finger because my fingers somehow got a little bigger. Because I gained weight, my fingers got a little bigger. My feet got a little wider. My ankles and legs got, and it was hard to put on heels because heels already hurt anyway. Just imagine if, when you're pregnant. So all these things, I don't know. Usually, especially the further along you get, the heavier you get, the more, your body starts to change. It's like you would be forced to just wear your more comfortable shoes. I don't see how, but hey,
I'm just gonna assume
maybe
that
she's different.
I don't think that she's not. I don't think that she's lying about being pregnant.
Right.
Though I've been fooled before because I could have swore that Michael Jackson's children were his biological children. Because I'm like, who would lie? Who would lie about kids? Who would fake this? But go back further. John Crawford did it.
And let me tell you something. That chick, Nicole Kidman. I saw this lady at the award show, and she was pregnant. And come to find out, this woman didn't have that baby. This woman had on a fat suit too. She had on something because they showed her on the day she was supposedly had her baby. This fucking lady was standing outside wasn't in a wheelchair, nothing, standing up. I'm like, bitch, God. Like when you have a baby, don't they roll you out? You'll be too weak. How she stand up with a closed dress like she just was visiting and walked out like no big deal, baby. Right. I'm like, girl, first off, where's your baby? It don't matter who you are, girl. They wasn't gonna let you walk down from that third or second floor, wherever the maternity ward is, like that, fully dressed, walking out, no, nothing. Just dress, walk, standing out. You just had a baby.
God.
Come on, shit. What the hell? Like,
I'm like, why everybody's playing? Look, if you can't have a child, there is nothing wrong that you have the finances, you can do it.
Angela Bassett and her husband. You say Angelina Jolie that adopted these babies, but she had some. Yeah, it's like it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's what people do. Whatever. It's like I just don't get it. But you know what? Like I said, people are gonna have their opinions about this as they should. And nobody really knows. It'll come out. You know what I'm saying? It'll come out whatever it is. But it's her life. You know what I mean? This is no shade to Beyonce for all the stands or whoever, really love Beyonce like that. It's a little suspect. It's like, and and I can't help but to say something about it because I've been pregnant enough times to where it just looks suspect. Now, if she's really pregnant, kudos, because I hope she is, because I would hate to believe.
Yeah,
I would hate to believe that she's faking the whole thing. I would really be like shocked.
Because this would get me. It's like everybody, all these people came from moderate to desolate means, and to get this money and go crazy. Yeah, like this,
I just hope she wouldn't do that. I'm picturing her, and I'm not picturing her in that light that she would lie about that. Like you would go to that extreme to fake, to sell some records. It's not about having a baby because there's all ways to get a baby, all kind of ways to get a baby. I mean, you don't have to have it yourself.
She could have,
I can understand.
She could have raised her daddy's
She's
child.
a career woman. She doesn't have to
have the baby. Could have raised Matthew's son.
Child, yeah, that is what's floating around now. That woman is saying that, his baby mama is saying that he asked her to buy her baby, their baby, and that Beyonce, to give it to Beyonce and Jay-Z. She's speaking out. They have a recorded conversation of her saying he asked her like a while back to get her baby, and I guess what they was gonna do then, pretending that she was pregnant then and get that baby to her, but that didn't work out. I don't know, child. Baby, but I tell you one thing, these fucking celebrities, they be doing some wild and crazy shit. But
these
I don't know
motherfuckers was crazy before they had money.
Yeah, some of them was a little cuckoo. But in this case, I would hope, and I'm hoping that this is not the truth. Because we, want to, know, first off, but we don't want to think that Beyonce is faking a pregnancy. Come on, I don't believe she's doing that. But it is suspect in my mind. Based on what I saw with my own 2 eyes. Not based on what off of everybody else is saying. My thoughts on this is based off of what I seen with my 2 eyes in that interview when she sat down, because I've never seen, my stomach has never collapsed like that and rolled over, and I don't think any pregnant woman has ever had that happen. That shit collapsed, and I ain't never seen no stomach collapse like that, and I don't think no material in the world will collapse like that. So
the bad part about it is there is some type of farce going on. We don't know what it is.
But I just hope it don't mean that
may,
she's
not
not pregnant.
That. Yeah.
Maybe she's pregnant and she just want to look further along with what they're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so be it. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to think she's
look,
completely,
a little different in the. I don't see her face getting
her
fat
face
and
look
her
the
nose.
same to me. Honestly, because you notice your nose does kind of spread a little bit. Your face will get a little wider, like,
and you know, got that glow, that
yeah, it's like, you know what? It's like
face.
if you're thin. When I was pregnant the first time, I was skinny, like really skinny, and I gained weight. I mean, and my stomach got big. But yeah, I didn't get overly big, but I had a big stomach. Like my stomach got huge, and I did get, my face got wider. You know what I mean? It's just like you're gonna expand around that 5th, 6th month. That's when that starts to happen. You start to spread. You know, you don't have to get huge and fat, but you know, some people get thin. Some people lose weight when it
initially.
Because some people lose weight when they get pregnant.
Then they go back and get. Oh.
Every pregnancy is different. But it's overall, it's the same shit that's happening to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's gonna be all of it. Each one is different, and each experience of being pregnant is different. But overall, the same thing is happening. A baby is growing inside of you, and it does things to your body. So you know, it's a good experience, I must say. But you know, like I said, hopefully Miss B is pregnant and everything is good. And it's just some shit that happened that just look crazy to everybody. But it ain't that.
It's a little suspect that as soon as something like that happened, even if it's just the fabric, because I kind of believe it's just the fabric of the dress. But she must have told a lot of lies or something for people to, jump on. The world has jumped on this. Like, this bitch lying again. Well,
they seen the interview.
Yeah.
They seen the interview. And
nobody believes.
And when she bent over, first off, you can't even bend over when you 5-6 months pregnant. You can't bend that way. She bent over like a normal, like you would normally bend over. Now I just bent over. But when you pregnant, it would have took the seats where she did the, first off, they knew a pregnant one was coming. Them seats should have been, that couch looked kind of low to me. Didn't it look low, like where it was sitting low? So she had to bend down a good bit. First, that was a no-no. They should have had her on a stool or something where she could just kind of sit on, because a pregnant woman can't bend over like that. It's a struggle to bend over because that big belly is in front of you. Mm-hmm. So I was just amazed how she bent over. Like, I would have been like back, like trying to sit. She bent straight over, and then it collapsed.
Whatever's going on here.
So I hope she all right.
Yeah.
Cause that looked weird as the fuck to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched that shit over and over and over, and I was like, no. What the fuck is this? Man, I'm like, girl, what is that? What happened? No, I never seen a stomach do that. Not in no 5 months pregnant. Whew, child, I just don't know. I just felt kind of weird. Like, I'm like, no. Beyonce, girl, if that is a prosthetic stomach, take that off and just show your real belly. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. It's like, and then people was jumping on Wendy Williams' case because Wendy did experiments with pregnant, actual pregnant women, and these women bent over, their stomachs didn't flap out and fold. Mm-hmm. It's just not going to happen like that. But and they was talking about she shouldn't do that. But we was watching somebody else on YouTube. On here, and they did it on the internet. And they did an experiment too they did an experiment with somebody wearing the same dress
and a fat suit.
He was wearing a fat suit. He was wearing a fat suit and a pregnant suit with the same dress. They say Beyonce by the same maker of the same dress that she was wearing to see if it would do that, and it didn't do that. Because think of a ball. A sock is not squishy. Your stomach is not squishy. It's kind of firm. It's firm. It's not gonna smash like that. So I just don't. It just from that point, I'm just a little curious about if she's really pregnant, or if that what we saw was her real belly or not, because it would not do that. And that's just the bottom line. There's no tea, no shade, no hate, none of that for people may say that or whatever. It's, you know, like I said, it's her business, but she is a public figure. She is a celebrity.
Just put it out there.
We're all watching. We're all watching her together. So I mean, when you see something like that, you can't help but to be like, what the fuck, you know? But yeah, child, I don't know, but I hope that's, you know, she really is pregnant, and that's just something else extra, you know? Because I know when it's your first child, you'd be kind of like crazy, you'd be like, oh, you know, be overly excited and stuff. So it is what it is, but you know, either way, she gonna be good.
Yeah.
She gonna be good either way. So.
And the kid will be too.
Right.
Whether it's her biological
or
child.
not. And it's, you know, so whether, you know, she
maybe
actually.
Maybe it's just Jay-Z's child.
Well, child.
Maybe it's her daddy's child.
Whoever child is, you like we say, it'll be fine. She'll be fine. Everybody gonna
maybe
be good.
Brad Pitt's child.
They gonna be good and whatever. But you know, I was just a little shocked, and I was hating that we was out of town at the time, and I couldn't really get on this because I really wanted to just say how I felt because I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Whoa, Lord!" First, I was happy to see her, but when I saw that on the magazine, I was like, "What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?" I couldn't wait to get to the internet.
All right, y'all.
But it's good talking to you guys again.
Yes, and we'll be. Because
I feel like we've been gone forever.
I know it's almost in like 2 weeks, but it wasn't
like
2 weeks.
Too long.
Yeah,
like we can't do that no more.
Yeah, and
I gotta get me a new camera. So
good looking out for Claiborne and Sean D. Thanks, man, for all the advice for the Atlanta trip and everything. And Pit and Cup, thank you for the advice you sent also. You guys have a great day. And we're gonna whip it on y'all. We're gonna whip it on y'all. We've been gone so long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. After we finish talking, then we're gonna whip it on y'all.
Sure. Yeah. Hey, and don't forget to check out our other sites. Check out my Avon site. Go check out his Bandcamp and everything.
The prepaid legal and all that. So y'all check it out, and we'll see you. Bye.
Bye.